Hello, Hanuipi. How are you? My name is Vicky. I'm your rich Indig auntie. I'm a proud Inuk woman calling to you from downtown Toronto. I'm an urban Inuk now, but I did grow up in community on Baffin Island in Iqaluit, what I believe to be the most beautiful part of this planet and incredibly abundant. So I come with the teaching on healing our relationship with money. Pride Toronto has graciously invited me to give you my offering on healing our relationship to money. And congratulations on 40 years proud, this landmark year celebration. And this is my contribution to Wellness Wednesdays. How do I, as an Indigenous woman, have the authority to speak on healing our relationship with money? So I have the lived experience of the limitations that this capitalistic, patriarchal, colonial state that we find ourselves in. I have the lived experience of having to seek alternate ways of fulfilling what I believe is a creator-given desire to experience the fullness of myself. I found my lived experience very limited. So I come to you with these offerings that have come through me, through my intuition, through my ancestors, through my lived experience, and I offer this to you today. So I work with Indigenous organizations, mainly with Indigenous entrepreneurs, with women, with gender non-conforming and non-binary folks who have created something, who have a calling themselves to create something to give back to their community, to express themselves through their creativity. And it is the greatest honor of my life to work within the community and within the creative space. So how do we heal our relationship to money? I come to you with 3 tips. The first tip that I have is to acknowledge and recognize that you do have a relationship with money, whether you realize it or not. Okay, so we all have a relationship to money. We are in relationship with money. We're not just in relationship with people. We have a relationship with this energy of money, and the relationship that we have with money determines how we live with money, how we experience money. I'm asking you to step a little bit back and to witness what it is your relationship to money is. Do you hate money? This is understandable. Are you afraid of money? Again, this is understandable, living in this state that we live in. Do you love money? Are you afraid when it comes in that it's going to be all gone? Whatever it is, like I said, all of these ways that we are in relationship with money, it's okay. Whatever it is, it's okay. But we can't begin to heal without the acknowledgement, right? Does that make sense? Tip number 2 is to list all of the ways that money supports you. So here's the thing. When we recognize and acknowledge that we are in relationship with money, we can start to recognize the feelings that we have about money. So what I have found in my lived experience and in working with clients is that we have certain feelings about money. Say we are afraid of it, right? Or say we think that, oh, I hate payday because my money is spent before I even get it, right? Again, if that's your experience, that's okay. But we have that feeling about money. So we may dislike it, but we're bypassing the feelings of what money provides for us. We cannot, am I jumping ahead? We cannot attract more money if we hate it, if we despise it, if we are afraid of it. We can't attract more. So starting to recognize and acknowledge and be grateful for the ways that money does support us. So some of the ways that money supports me is by providing me with this beautiful, safe, clean home I am privileged to live in. So with this computer, this camera equipment that I have, that I can connect here with you, right? It supports me through the internet so that I can connect with you online. The food that I'm able to get at the market that nourishes me and supports me. And it takes care of myself and Lola, my dog, in living close to a park that we get to go walk through every day. There are innumerable ways that money supports you that perhaps you're bypassing. So I would invite you to list out all of the ways that money supports you. Start to recognize that your desires are innate within you. I believe that our desires are, like I said, God-given, creator-given, whatever, universe-given, whatever it was that made you and that it is your birthright to experience them. And if there's a separation between you and what it is that you desire, that the reason why it's painful is because you're meant to have that. It's part of your contribution to this lifetime, right? So this, my work is energetic, it's spiritual, it's metaphysical, but it's also practical, right? So start to recognize your relationship, start to acknowledge what it is, how money supports you, and also start to honor what it is that you long to create and what you long to experience in this lifetime, and know that those experiences are meant to be. So I would love to continue this conversation with you. I can be found at Rich Inuk Vicky on Instagram, and know that a healed relationship with money is absolutely possible. So again, thank you to Pride Toronto. I work with, like I said, with Indigenous organizations. I work with high school students in Nunavut through Taking It Global and Connected North. I've worked with Ryerson University. I work with Entrepreneurs and the Fireweed Fellowship. I'll put it out here. I feel that I will work with the Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN, and be featured in Vogue magazine and Cosmopolitan and Harper's Bazaar Let's manifest this life that we desire. So I'm so grateful. I hope this teaching served you. Let me know in the comments, say hello, and thank you again. Nakumik to Pride Toronto. Thank you.